testing and stuff. Doing this privately. Pretty soon y'all will be seeing this published. Social media miseducation of a social media Negro. Let's embark on a journey of how far we have became or become in a sense with mental destruction. The jails of black men has to come to a stop. The incarceration of young black males and young black women, the senseless violence, the school systems, like I talked about in my first introduction to social media, miseducation of a social media Negro. We got to evaluate the terms and contract on the debates that we have on social media. You see a lot of guys going around all kinds of opinions and stuff, but we need some facts. We need some factual, contracted, deal-making policies, meaning that money, power, financiers, lawyers, doctors, movers and shakers of the business world. But how we gonna make an empire within an empire? See, that's what you gotta understand. You think our oppressors gonna let us oppress them or compete with them? No. Let's get to the real deal. We wasn't asked to come here. We was brought here by force. Now we're here. The Great Migration. If you study the old Reconstruction and the Civil War, and it goes, go back into the books, the old books talking about the triangular trade, the slave trade, and how we got here, how we got sold in slavery, blah blah blah. You got to study. And that's another thing. People get on here without no credibility, and it'll say all kind of shit with no facts. They don't have nothing to back it up with. And I just look at that and say, God damn, how can you put yourself all over the world talking this and that without no substance? So you got to realize that's the deal. That's the deal. The economic infrastructure of the black masses, of the darker peoples of the world. We need to do a real in-depth study to those that's in the business world and concerned about your own self-worth and your culture. Until then, it will be chaos, it will be infiltration, it will be devastation, it will be mutilation, and it will be mental castration. Yes, this is what goes on. I can't say more than that. I can't really say no more. Once you look at the social status of the black plight, some of us are doing good. Now it's better than back in the day, the 60s, back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 1800s, when we was getting slung up on trees and lynched and all kinds of brutality that was taking place to put the intense fear of the superior white being versus the inferior black being, But that played out. Now you got the youngins shooting back at the cops versus the cops shooting back at them. Old black men getting killed in the street like dogs, and young black men and women getting beat and shot. When does this bullshit stop? The miseducation of a social media Negro. Now we got beefing, thugging over the net. We done took it from the streets and put it on the internet. This ends my segment. More to come.